People watching at Food Depot. People watching at Food Depot. People are very interested. Sunday afternoon, 5:23 p.m. People watching at Food Depot. People are very colorful and very interested. People watching at Food Depot. Traffic is picking up with people, that is. When I first said here, it was pretty slow. I guess the store eventually must be getting ready to close because the traffic is picking up. Of people, that is. People watching, which I love to do, at Food Depot. People watching on a Sunday afternoon around 5:30. People watching at Food Depot. Grocery store. Food Depot is a grocery store. It's very interesting. I guess these are last minute shoppers on a Sunday afternoon. That car moved out of my way, and now I have a better view. You know, cars and trucks are getting bigger and bigger. Sometimes when you pull out, you can't even see around them. People are colorful, interesting, and fun to watch. Yes, they are. They really are. And I enjoy watching people. And like I always say, oops, that car is pulling right up. And like I always say, well, what is it that I always say? I got sidetracked when that car pulled up. Oh, I know what I was about to say. Like I always say, when people leave and they go home, what kind of lives do they live? Well, we all are part of the human experience, so we all have things in common. But then there's a lot of different things too, you know. Look at the little children. And there's the police officer. He pulled up not too long ago. I guess he said to himself, well, it's beginning to get a little dark now, and I just need to pull up closer to the store. I guess that's what he said. I don't know. I'm just theorizing. Now, it's been a warm day here. That's why you see some people in shorts, t-shirts, all of that. Because it's been warm here today. It was a beautiful day. Sun was out. Now the sun has gone down. It'll be dark soon. You know, I went over to QT to pick up something, and I sat around in the parking lot, and I thought it would be, since it was so nice, I thought it would be very busy up there, but it wasn't. I guess a lot of people are home preparing to go to work tomorrow. I would think that's what it is. You know? A lot of interesting people up here. Colorful. Well, there goes the boogie boy. But I don't have anything to do, especially on a Sunday afternoon. And I'm just sitting around the house. I just get in my truck, my car. I drive a SUV. Sometimes I call it a truck. Sometimes I call it my SUV. Sometimes I call it my car. It's all the same. So anyway, like I was saying, sometimes I don't have anything to do. I just get in my truck, SUV, whatever, and then I just drive and just sit and watch people. If this is interesting to me, I think it might be interesting to some of you all too. You know, because we as people find all types of situations, circumstances, and people interesting. Like I do. I know I'm not the only one who like to watch people and wonder about people and their lives. Wow. Looks like everybody's trying to walk in the store before it closes. Because their pace is picking up. See that? Oh boy. Greens. I have a taste for some collard greens. I think next week I'm going to get me a bunch, pick them, clean them, and cook them. Whoop. Excuse me. I'm actually holding the camera because I tried to set it on my tripod and it just wouldn't work, so I had to take it off and just hold it. So excuse me, friends, I almost dropped it. Yep, I almost dropped it. Kind of hard to keep it steady when you're holding it, but I couldn't really focus it on my little holder that I have. Couldn't really get it to focus. Now here comes the lady in shorts and a hoodie. She must be cold at the top and hot at the bottom. Oh boy. Yep, they must be getting close, but it's only 5:37. I wouldn't think that. I don't know, it's a Sunday though. Maybe this store closes earlier. I don't too much shop at Food Depot because they charge a surcharge. You know, you go in here and you shop, and then when you get up to the cash register, they may apply 10%, 5%, whatever. I forgot what the percentage is, but they apply that to the purchase. If you get a can of green beans, you're going to have a surcharge on it. They may apply 10% of what the price is, 5%, whatever that is. I don't like that. I really don't. I like to know what my items are going to cost just from pulling them from the shelves. So this is a practice that Food Depot has been doing ever since I can remember. And people know that. And it's probably a switching bait. They probably have these items, these canned goods and these items lower on the shelves. And then when you get up to the cash register, they apply the surcharge. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's 10%. I'm not really sure. But you know, people don't seem to mind because this store stays busy all the time. All kinds of people come up to this store. Now, I will come up here sometimes because I will come and buy their vegetables, like the collard greens and the turnip greens and the fruit. But I never really liked their meats. So I never really bought their meats from here, bought my meats from here, so to speak. I don't really shop at this store a lot. Like I said, I just come up here for special items because I don't like that surcharge they put on there. I mean, just price the item, let it stand as it is on the shelf, and ring it up, and add your tax. So I kind of always felt this was a switching bait. Lower on the shelf, higher at the cash register. I know there are people like me who just like to sit and watch. The flavor and the color of all these people. Yep. Now, here comes another guy. He's got on green pants. I wonder if those are screw-up. No, I thought those may have been screw-ups he has on. No, they're not. They're really not screw-ups. There's a lot of traffic going on up in here now. You know that little guy, he's the buggy guy, and he gets the buggies out of the parking lot. When my son was a teenager, he used to do that. And guess what my son used to do when he was a teenager? He used to hide. I used to visit that store where he worked a lot, and the girl, one of the supervisors, cornered me one day and said, you know, your son he hides. He's supposed to be out there ringing in the buggies, and he's somewhere he shouldn't be hiding. I'm like, oh, get on him. You just wait till I see that rascal. Hiding from his job responsibilities. Oh, here comes the whole family. Wow, look at that. Isn't that sweet? Man, I know they have to buy a lot of groceries. Wow. Woo. You know, it's getting chilly. It's really getting chilly here. Because the sun has gone down. But it's been a wonderful day. A number 100. Wow. I guess the traffic will really pick up next week. Going into the week of Thanksgiving. It would be so crowded. I'm pretty sure. Because I used to wait to the last minute when I, was cooking dinner. I was a procrastinator. I wait till the last minute to go shopping when I was raising my kids and so forth and so on, and sometimes I would be a procrastinator because I'd be tired, worked all day, didn't really want to go to the store. So, I guess I'm about to wrap this up. I think I've looked at enough people because I just love this. Look at that people. I think I'm going to wrap it up. Go home. Make me a hot cup of tea. Sit and relax. Should be some good movies on tonight. Turn TV on, see what good movies are on tonight. Oh, look at there. Oh, look at there. Look at that pink purse. Well. Oh, whatever. Oh, mercy. This camera I got is pretty good at night. I never filmed at night out with this camera because the sun has really gone down. It's beginning to try to get dark. Not necessarily dark, but it's beginning to get dark. And I'm having such a great time sitting out here watching people. I keep saying I'm gonna wrap this up, and then somebody else will come along, and I'm like, well, wow. This is a great place to sit and just people watch. I've never sat up here before. Like I say, I don't visit this store. I don't buy a lot of stuff from this store, I just never have. No more than maybe vegetables and fruit, something like that. And that guy right there look like he might be a little lost. Hopefully not. He's just walking a little slow. Oh boy. Well, it looks like it's slowing down, so I'm gonna say have a good evening, a good night, enjoy yourselves, and I'm gonna go home and enjoy myself. I love you guys. Good night.